Okay, I'm going to stream some more of this. Again, I don't know how long I'll be playing it because the how slow you move in stealth, and having to push things and stuff. Looks like it will get to the point I'm too annoyed with this game to continue playing. As you can see, I haven't patched to remove the opening videos yet. And also, OBS, I was concerned that my version to update, like I was really antsy about it, but I updated it. And I haven't noticed any problems, but if I do, I have a backup of my old install. But, yeah, I had 0.63, and none of the previous versions have ever worked with my laptop to stream, like, so I was concerned with updating that somehow I'd found the magic install and I wouldn't be able to stream if I update it, but update it, and I did some tests earlier and it seems to be working, so we'll see how this goes. Yeah, long ass opening movies. And I found out, like, I'm looking at the Ionic website, that they have like a bare bones walkthrough thing, like, which is what I looked at because I didn't know what to do. And apparently there was a guy, I kind of did it backwards from their thing. I haven't looked at any videos because I didn't want to spoil anything, because I wanted to play this blind, but apparently I was supposed to go meet that chick and other stuff at the docks before I did the whole sneaking thing. So I hope I didn't break anything. I did make up 2 saves. I've also learned that apparently there's a lot of problems with the corruptions in the save, so to save, double save and whatnot, so I made another backup of my save. So we'll see how that goes. Apparently a lot of the screenshots I took last night with Raptor didn't save. Might not have pushed the buttons at the right time or whatnot, because it was set to page up in S. I've switched it to F12. If there's any game I use it uses F12, I'll have to change it again. But I tried page up and F12, and only a few took with that too, so I'm hoping with just one singular key. I chose F12 because it's similar to Bloodlines' F10 for taking screenshots. Yeah, OBS, the updated, still can't record the Bloodlines videos unless it's set to monitor capture instead of the game capture, because game capture doesn't work. So we'll go do things. I did talk a bit more when I was trying it, just to see how the sound was and everything. I did talk to Mackay a bit more, or Mackie. I really like him. I hope he doesn't turn to be awful. And I like that Arkham Horror has the Roland Banks character that's kind of a similar type thing. I've never read the story this game's based on, so I don't really know if there's a... I don't know what happens, and I've heard there's some changes too, so I didn't want to spoil anything. Again, I'm not really a fan of his. Mostly know things from having friends that were, how did you get up there, Mackay? Or Mackie?
What's this Jacob Marsh like?
He didn't show up for our appointment. But then again, the Marshes never do.
Seems like we're both having some lousy luck.
I've only met Jacob the once. He's not the prettiest picture. And a real slimy character.
Mackie,
Hello, Jack.
what's the government's interest in the Marsh refinery, anyway?
It's just domestic affairs. You ask a lot of questions, Jack.
I'm a detective. What the hell do you expect?
What you're after comes under official secrets, if you know what I mean. But I can tell you that our government has become increasingly suspicious of Innsmouth and the Marsh family.
I've heard of the Marshes. Rumors of that family are rife, even on the streets of Arkham. None of what's said is pleasant.
That I can believe. The Marshes have been ruling this port for nearly a century, ever since that plague swept these streets in the 40s.
A plague? Is that why the place is so deserted?
Masses died, so that would figure. There's gossip that old Captain Obed Marsh brought the disease onto this port from foreign trade. Deliberately.
Oh my god. Is that why so many of the townsfolk are suffering from that hideous affliction?
Perhaps. Those from out of town call it the Innsmouth look.
Where did you say Waite's house was again?
I think it's over on Dock Street, near the back of the poorhouse.
I like how also it's like the 40s, even though like so they made the 1840s, not the 1940s, because this game takes place in the 20s. I'm just gonna get my headphones. Yeah, for some reason, even like Bloodlines, if I play it with streaming, it skips, like the stream skips, like the game I don't notice the end, unless I change the ratio. This game actually goes pretty smooth, so I'm like streaming at the same time playing. I actually should have stopped running something though, but I forgot all about it.
I'm looking for Brian
Please, stop bothering me, stranger.
Man. Apparently there's a guy I'm supposed to find here. Give my rum to. That I found in the safe. But I don't know. It must be around the docks somewhere. There's Rebecca again. I did find her name.
She isn't going to tell me anything useful right now. I'm looking for Brian
Sorry, stranger. I can't help you.
Man. Second, that looked like the glitch I get in Bloodlines with the textures not loading that I used to get with when streaming. I was hoping it would move around like a Bloodlines. Too bad you can't pick things up either. This is the one we've seen that guy being dragged off in. Yeah.
Where is everybody? It's very quiet.
I reckon you might have scared him off with that ugly face of yours.
I'm looking for Brian Burnham.
Can't rightly say as I know him.
Do you know the Burnham lad? He worked in the First National.
You're in the wrong place, asking the wrong questions, outsider.
Whatever.
I'm looking for Brian
You're in the wrong place, asking the wrong questions, outsider.
It's two different voice actors for that. It's books.
It won't budge.
said around the docks. That's where I headed. Let's see.
It won't budge. An old truck. It's likely owned by the Marsh refinery.
I don't know if it's just because I've got one headphone in and all I hear is wind here.
It won't budge.
He's watching me too. He's like, meh. Oh, Raptor's thing makes a clicking noise when you take a screenshot.
Do you know the Burnham lad? He worked...
Please, stop bothering me, stranger.
We'll find out.
It won't open.
Won't open. The thing is, where this game's supposed to be so buggy, I'm worried I might have messed something up by doing that part first. Kind of manage the footsteps sometimes keep going after you stop. That, like, shadow there must be a Minecraft. I think we've found where I'm supposed to go.
With a good wind piping early in the Towlands, Gowlands, Ah, my boys, these are the joys of the noble and the brave, who love a life in the tempest strife, and a home
Love
on the
that.
mountains brave. When the driving rain of the hurricane puts the lights of the lighthouse out, and the growling thunder sounds his gong, and the whirlwinds battle out. Ha ha! Do you think that's the valiant shrink? No, no, we were bold and brave. Huh? Who's that there? Oh, can you spare a few pennies, young mister? I can give you something for your generosity.
Who are you?
Zadok, that be my name. Though too few years it now. Zadok Allen.
Do you know a Brian Burnham?
Just a young'un. Worked over the store. He's gone. Killed, I reckon.
Killed? What makes you think that?
I think
Them's
so too.
from out of town running a store. Taking business from the Order of Dagon. They'd not accept that.
What else can you tell me about this port?
You just bring old Zadok a bottle of something nice, and old Zadok will fill your ears. The Tim.
Gotta cut that out when he was started singing again.
Why, you're uncommonly kind, young feller. Here be a little something in gratitude that might help you in your search.
Like how it cropped it on the bottom so he didn't have to actually show he had something in his hand.
Ah, now you be calling me crazy. Like them that are rumoring and anchoring in Ipswich. But old Zadok's seen all manner of wicked things since before you was born. Old Captain Obed where it all began. Telling desperate folks they'd order get better gods. Them's that would answer their prayers.
Didn't the Christian folk of Innsmouth object to such blasphemy?
Aye, they did. It were around 46 that many folks in town were done with Obed and his ways. And all that wild preaching and too many missing, you see. A party of good folk followed Captain Obed's crowd out to the reef. Shots were fired. Next day, Obed and 30 of his followers were in jail. And for weeks all were quiet. Till that artful night of 46, them those outside reckon out it being a riot. But I'd seen them. Swarms of them.
The modeling
Look,
doesn't
old man, I don't have time to listen to these fishing tales.
look that old.
Was a massacre. The jail thrown open. Mounds of the dead and the dying. Shooting, screaming and shouting all across the town square. Come morning, the mess was cleaned up. Old Obed and his family takes charge, they did. Folks were told to keep shy as strangers if we were knowing what was good for us.
Zadok, who did all this? Who did all...
Said the old captain was now deeper in debt to his heathen gods. They were hankering for more than just sacrificing. Obed told folks they had to take the oaths of Dagon.
What the hell are these oaths?
You just asked old Wes about oaths of Dagon. Aye, he take the third oath. Just head over to his hole in the dark street. Then you'll see. For definite.
He's given me a key to the town poorhouse. It could come in handy. Where did Captain Obed Marsh learn of these heathen matters?
In warring foreign parts, the old fool had learned the ways of making gains, doing heathen things. He found a tribe of Kanakis in the South Seas led by a savage. Chief went by the name of Walakea. And his tribe never went without food, for they had all the fish they could catch. Old Obed learned from his Walakea that these things on this earth as most
Just open
folks
something.
never heard
Cookies.
about. Seems these Kanakis was worshipping undersea gods, with heaps of human sacrifices and other heathen things. But they was getting all kinds of favors in return. Plenty of fishing and even gold now and then.
Human sacrifices? Maybe you've had just a bit too much.
Says a detective who just
I don't blame you for not believing it,
6
young
years
fella.
ago dealt with that
But
other
just
day.
answer me this. Why did Captain Obed roll out to the reef of Satan and chant a lot of rites and incantations in the dead of night? So loud you could hear him all over the port. He got something in the water that eve, out the other side of Devil's Reef. Some kind of thingamajig crafted out of lead. It was given to him by Walakea.
So, what happened?
Well, not long after the smoke started coming out the chimneys at the old gold refinery, the Marsh family and those that had joined with Obed in his ways started prospering in the esoteric order of Dagon. Came into being with his Ethan sermon. That shit they do.
What kinds of ceremonies?
Yeah. Get out of here, lad. Don't wait for nothing. They'll know now.
I think he's had his fill for the night. Zadok? Zadok!
Curse you, lad, for staring at me with them eyes. The old captain in hell, and he's staying there. He can get me. He can't. No, he can't get me. I had nothing done. I ain't done nothing or told nobody nothing.
Yeah,
It won't budge.
my type of detective would be all, yeah, Caldus killed him, let's get out of town.
Mr. Walters, I must speak with you.
It's Jack. And just hold on there a minute, sweetheart. Are you gonna even tell me your name?
My name's Rebecca Lawrence, and unless you want to join Innsmouth's long list of missing, I'd urge you to follow me.
Missing, huh? Like Burnham?
Of that, I'm not sure. You'd be better off asking the Billingham's daughter, Ruth. She was dating Brian.
What? Who's Ruth?
Quickly, we don't have much time. You've got to follow me. Jack, Innsmouth is a strange place. There are things that have no business being here. Foul, reeking things.
Strange. Trust me, I'm good with strange.
That remains to be seen. But I can help you.
Considering you read his
My
diary where he
father
was dating
discovered
someone
this
and you
strange
didn't even
sign
connect
while
the
studying
dots.
an old manuscript. It seems to ward off the more unusual elements in Innsmouth. Whenever you find one, you can use it to find a moment of sanctuary. Now, I must leave before we're seen together.
I've seen that eye-like symbol somewhere before, but never surrounded by a star.
It's a healing touch, man. Hope I didn't risk anything by doing that at the same time. I don't know if that's what I was supposed to do or not. Or if it's just supposed to be foreshadowing. I do have a save file. So let's go. I shouldn't go in here, but I am going in here.
It won't budge.
Okay, I think it's the other side of the street. I suspect things are gonna get messed up, and
It's unlocked.
yeah, because you just unlocked it. I need bolts now. Trying to remember to do things like that. Oh, never mind. Can I move again? Yep.
If I see you without fire, I'll report your order.
Oh, let's see nothing!
Thanks for seeing me.
This town's deserted. Where is everybody?
Please stop bothering me, stranger.
I'm looking for Brian Burnham.
Please stop bothering me, stranger.
That looks like a place I should have to go down. Ooh, this looks like...
Do you need any help? Disease is rampant in this town. Do you need any help? Disease is rampant in this town. It won't open.
Oh,
I'm
sir.
looking for Brian Burnham.
I never heard of no Burnham.
Alright then. Keep looking up like that. I'm concerned.
It's the entrance to the town poorhouse. It won't budge.
Okay, something down this creepy hole. Anyway. Off we go. Off we go.
The sign says, Innsmouth Poorhouse, in memory of Lady Warnes. It won't budge.
I thought you were pretty realistic, Gaslight.
Since old Lady Warren's passed away, the food is rotten, but we'll die soon enough.
Can't talk to him. That doesn't sound good, though.
This almshouse is home to the old and the destitute.
Shit, looks like it's...
These beds reek of sweat and urine.
Grab that.
Her sleep is restless and erratic. The old woman's dead. It won't budge. won't budge. Do you know the Burnham lad? He worked in the First National.
Cthulhu.
Hello there, little lady.
Hi, sir.
Are your parents at home?
Daddy's at work, and Mommy's upstairs in the attic. She's been bad.
I see. So, what's your name, little lady?
Ramona?
Well, Ramona, could you get your mommy for me?
Nope. Mommy bites. Daddy says we've got to keep her up there for her own good.
Excuse me?
When I go near the door, she growls. I don't love Mommy like I love my daddy.
You don't say. Ramona, I really need to speak to your daddy. Do you know when he'll be home?
Soon, I think. You can wait inside if you like. Daddy won't mind. I'm drawing pictures with my crayons.
That would be great. Thanks. I should check the place over while I've got the chance. Nothing of interest. Nothing of interest. Nothing of interest here. It won't open. It won't open. What are you drawing, Ramona?
Pictures of Mommy and Daddy.
What are you drawing, Ramona?
Pictures of Mommy and Daddy.
Jesus, those people have been ripped apart. That's why they were cordoning off this tunnel. Jesus, those people have been ripped apart. That's why they were cordoning off this tunnel. It won't budge. It's a recent family photo. The corner's been torn off. I can only see Thomas and Ramona Waits in the picture. It won't open. It won't open. The door's bolted shut. It won't budge. Can't see anything of use. Looks like a diary.
Shade half of it.
Oh, God. No.
They've taken the last thing I loved away from me.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize what was up there. What the hell was that thing?
There's no time to explain. They'll be here soon. Listen to me closely. You've been the talk of the town all day, asking after the Burnham lad. I heard he never made it to Boston, that he was copped by the order of Dagon.
Did he pocket anything from the store's safe?
Thankfully, no. It's sturdy. He'd never have wrenched it open with a crowbar. There's something in there that needs protecting from the order. You've got to get it out of Innsmouth. Take the key to the back of my store. The safe combinations in my diary upstairs. Hurry, Jack.
What the hell's in the safe anyway?
You've gone too far this time, Wait. We're taking you in for murder. You'll swing for this.
Wait, he didn't do anything wrong.
He killed his own daughter. It don't question blood. There's plenty wrong with that. I'm reckoning you do well to mind your own business, stranger. In Innsmouth, we handle things by the old ways.
It's Ramona's coloring book. It won't budge. It won't open. It won't open. It won't budge. An old chest of drawers. Nothing of interest. An old chest of drawers. Nothing of interest. It won't open. It won't open. It won't budge.
Jack. Oh, thank God I found you. Waite's been arrested for the murder of his daughter.
I know. It's my fault, Rebecca.
What are you talking about, Jack? What's your fault?
There was something in the attic. Some kind of animal, and I let it loose. It's all my fault. The police drag Waits off. He can't take the fall for this. He's done nothing wrong. We gotta do something.
Guilty or not, the The Order will see him lynched for it. There's nothing you can do.
Before they could drag him off, Tom Waits gave me the key to the variety store.
If you're going to snoop around in there, be careful. It's just off the main square. There's a back way down a flight of stairs.
He told me to protect whatever's in the safe, to get it out of town. Rebecca, I saw the oddest tramp, just by the poorhouse. He wore old shawls over his head, but, geez, the skin on his arms and hands were, I don't know, tainted in some way.
The poor wretch. It's the Innsmouth curse, and probably the latter stages of it.
This curse, plague, or whatever you call it, is it some form of leprosy?
I fear not. Lepers at least have the salvation of death upon them.
Before they could drag him off, Tom Waits gave me the key to the variety store.
If you're going to snoop around in there, be careful. It's just off the main square. There's a back way down a flight of stairs.
He told me to protect whatever's in the safe, to get it out of town. It won't open. It won't budge. Will you be leaving soon?
This bus ain't going nowhere tonight, fella. Engine's blown, you see. Have to wait till morning.
Damn. Is there another bus out of Innsmouth?
No, but there's a hotel behind me. Gilman will have board for the night. I already told you, it'll be at least tomorrow morning before we can get off. It's the hotel behind me, or the gutter. Take your pick. Just leave me alone. Stop bothering me, stranger.
It's a variety store, and it's closed. It's unlocked. You don't look like your standard crook, sweetheart.
Jesus, you crazy sap! Who the hell are you?
Jack Walters, private detective. And considering your recent break-in and entering, how about I ask the questions?
Have you any idea who I am?
No, and I really don't care.
My family has influential contacts in the Order, so I'd advise you to mind your manners, sir.
I'm from out of town. The Order doesn't hold much sway with me.
Really? Out of town, you say? How interesting. I'm Ruth. Ruth Billingham.
Huh. You're Brian's broad. That figures.
Brian? I don't believe I know a Brian.
Yeah, right. I've been fed that line 1,000 times, and from much better liars than you. Look, Ruth, the rumor around town is that your lover boy's in the hands of the Order.
What? No, that's not true. They'll have him killed. It was all my idea. I just wanted a clean break from here.
What do you want me to do?
I don't know. You're the detective. You think of something. I'll be waiting out at the old fishing cannery the next 2 nights, just past the abandoned railway station to Rowley. When you find him, give him this. He'll know it's from me.
Nothing of interest. Nothing of interest here. I must have got something wrong. That's not right. must have made a mistake. That's not right. I must have made a mistake. I must have made a mistake. I must have made a mistake.